which is where I want to go, to Second Beach. And I go in there, and I'm just walking, and there's no signposts or anything, and there's nobody there, and then I just keep walking, and I have no idea if I'm going like north into, I don't know, I guess it's north into Stanley Park, you know, and I'm going to walk for another hour and a half, and I'm going to completely miss this thing. So I'm really panicky, and it's this beautiful environment in this path. It's just beautiful, and you know, trees, and I'm not experiencing that at all. I'm experiencing something else, which is important that I'm experiencing that, because that's what my screenplay is. My screenplay is the thing that I experience in the process of thinking I'm going to experience something else, and being cognizant of what's going on in my head while I'm trying to do what I'm trying to do, and allowing myself to know that the path has not yet been created, and I am going to utilize what it is that I'm experiencing in the world and life in order to sort of make this thing happen. And it's scary because it may be a disaster, and I may miss my deadline, and I may end up somewhere in Stanley Park, you know, where you know, and besides the fact, somebody told me yesterday that there's like homeless people living in trees in Stanley Park. So it's scary, you know. Then I see a couple up ahead of me, and they're wearing red, and they're older, and I'm thinking, they kind of look like they know where they're going. Not that I know that they're going where I want to go, but for some reason, the fact that they look like they know where they're going meant that I could follow them. And I couldn't ask them. I couldn't run up to them and ask them, because that also is something I can't do, which I'll get to later. So I follow them, and I follow them, and I follow them, and then I see ahead of me that there's a lot of traffic. So, and then they're gone. The couple is gone. And I get to where the traffic is, and now I think, which way do I go here? And it's like cars going 60 miles an hour, and it's just, there's a sidewalk, and I see the couple very far up ahead of me, so I sort of follow them, thinking this is the way back to the city, but not really being sure. And then like looking for clues. So, you know, I see a parking ticket on the sidewalk. And I don't know what the clue would be, but I see it, and I'm thinking, does this tell me something? And then I see like a surgical thing, you know, like you wear in surgery, like on your head, like a shower cap. I see that lying on the side of the road too. And I'm thinking, well, okay, this maybe is the right direction because there's a hospital somewhere. And then I pass a crazy man who's carrying a hubcap. And I think of asking him, but I don't. And then finally, all of a sudden, I see the geese and the fucking rose garden. And I'm exactly back where I was. But the difference is that I'm not the same person that I was. You know, I did this thing, and now I have other things that I can write about and think about and can include into this work, even though I could have just gone to the rose garden and not gone any farther, because I only ended up back there. I still did something else by being lost. So then I sat down and I wrote all this, and then I came up with this idea, which is that getting in my way is the way. And I think often I've thought that getting in my way is something that I shouldn't do in order to do the work that I need to do. But I think the process of being lost and being me and all that stuff is the thing, you know, that is real in my experience of the world. And that if I deny that in order to fit some sort of mold of what I think, you know, a better person than I would do, or a better screenwriter, or a better, you know, it sort of, it doesn't really acknowledge what the truth is. And I guess that's what I'm looking to do. So that's my story.